products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. At the warehouse, Jason finds Anna waiting in his office. He assumes she talked to Carly. Anna rants that Carly could blow up this entire operation and get herself sent to prison. She tells him that Carly told Brennan that Cates is investigating him and Pikeman. NVIDIA-backed startup Synthesia launches next-generation avatars that conveys human emotions. Anna believes the next logical step is for Brennan to reach out to whoever is running Pikeman, and they can use Carly's mistake to their advantage. She feels Valentin is also an option to find out more about Pikeman as he's involved with them. She wonders if they should tell Cates what they are doing, but Jason would rather not, and she agrees. After Anna leaves, Danny shows up to see his father and hopes he doesn't tell him to leave. Jason says he shouldn't be in this neighborhood as it's dangerous. He explains Yuri drove him and is outside, and nobody will mess with him. He says he's here because Grandma Monica has a message for him. He notes she still has pneumonia, but should be back and up by summer. He tells his dad that Grandma Monica wants Jason to represent her at Brooklyn's wedding. He knows his dad doesn't like dressing up, but Monica says it will only be for a few hours. Jason says he will go. He can't argue with Monica. He says he'll give him a ride back to the mansion. At the Metro Court, Valentin sits at the bar. He gets a call from the pharmacist, who says their deal is off and Sonny's wife is onto them. He explains that Sonny's wife came to his office with a lot of questions, and she knows he's not on the correct dose. Valentin says he'd be arrested already if she turned him in, which means she hasn't. Valentin asks the man to describe her, and the pharmacist says she is blonde and beautiful, and that's all he remembers. Valentin orders him to keep administering the lower dose, as Sonny doesn't have a wife to report him. Valentin says he'll take care of the supposed wife. Valentin sees Nina and approaches her with some updates on Charlotte. Valentin said he also heard rumblings and asks if she has reconciled with Sonny. She says she hasn't, and Valentin says it's his loss. She says it's Eva's gain, as she's wormed her way into his house and earned his trust. Nina tells him that she has a meeting to get to and will see him around. Anna arrives to join Valentin for dinner. She apologizes for keeping him waiting. He says her work is important and asks how it's going. She says there are rumblings that the Heather Weber case may be reopened, and she's worried about Sonny relating against his former employee Dex, who is becoming a cop. Valentin asks why Dex would risk Sonny's wrath by becoming a cop. She explains she suggested it to him as protection from Sonny, but now he's being driven to redeem himself. Anna turns the subject to Valentin, their history, and his redemption. He says Charlotte has made him a better person, but you can never fully close the door on one's past. After dinner, he asks her to join him in a nightcap, and she says maybe next time. He's glad there will be a next time and offers to cook dinner for her at his place. In Drew's office, he and Jordan discuss the riverfront revitalization project. He shows her the first draft of plans he came up with. She says it's not big enough, and this proposal may not get off the ground with the funders in D.C. if it's not perfect. She feels they should scrap the parking lot and connect the light rail to the old track along the riverfront, making it a transportation project as well, which means grants will pour in. Jordan also thinks they should turn the harbor into a ferry port with quick transportation to Canada, making Port Charles a major destination hub. He says she's brilliant and they should celebrate. The congressman arrives and asks what they are celebrating. He wasn't expecting to see Jordan today, and she says she was just heading out, but congratulates him on the new project. Jordan takes off, and the congressman tells Drew he didn't come to talk about the project. He asks why he should get in bed with a convicted criminal. The congressman has done his research on him and asks why he didn't think he would find out. Drew insists he wasn't going to keep this from him, but he knew if he led with his conviction, the congressman wouldn't have considered this project. He says if his name is a problem, Then he'll hand the project over to his nephew Michael. He believes in this project and wants to better Port Charles as his daughter is growing up here.